make a lot of videos focusing on the differences, big and little, between Germany and the US. But now, at the start of a new year, I thought it'd be cool to make a video looking at some of the ways that the German culture and the American culture are the same, or at least pretty similar. Hey everyone, I'm Donna and you're watching Wanted Adventure Living Abroad. It was actually pretty hard to think of enough similarities for this video. Not because everything is so different in Germany and the US, but because it's easier to notice the differences. The things that are the same just kind of go floating by as part of life undetected. They don't jump out at me as obviously as the differences. That being said, here's what I was able to come up with. In both Germany and the US, when you go to a dinner party, it's polite to bring a little something for the host of the party. Nothing huge, a bottle of wine, a box of chocolates, some flowers, just a little something. And in both the US and Germany, dinner is eaten around the same time. Of course, it varies from family to family, but from what I've noticed, in both countries, dinner is often eaten somewhere between 6 and 8 p.m. And while I believe that in the past, many people in Germany ate a big lunch and a smaller dinner, I've noticed that it's becoming more and more common in Germany for people to eat a smaller lunch and then a bigger dinner, which is also similar to how it's done in the US. For this next one, it's a little hard for me to explain exactly what I've noticed, but basically, from my experience, there seems to be a similar personal space comfort level in Germany and the US. Within cultures, there's an unspoken, just kind of understood rule of how much or how little distance there should be between two people so that they feel comfortable, not too close and not too far away. And I would say that that personal space comfort level is pretty similar in the US and Germany. They share a national tree as well, the oak, and in both countries, wedding dresses are often white. Both places also get pretty passionate about sports, and both the US and Germany are even really into a sport called football. Okay, it's not exactly the same sport called football, but both countries like football. There are quite a few words that are the same or very similar in German and English too. Bed, bet, minute, minute, moment, moment. But what I find even more interesting than that is that there are also quite a few sayings and idioms that are similar in Germany and the US. The early bird gets the worm, to hit the nail on the head, one hand washes the other, to get cold feet. This interests me more because sayings are connected to the culture of the people speaking the language. For the most part, the saying or the idiom would fall out of use if its meaning did not resonate with the people. So sometimes you can really learn something interesting about the culture by looking at the commonly used sayings. Both countries also have a certain state that has on occasion mentioned wanting to leave the rest of the country. Bavaria and Texas, I'm talking about you. And both the US and Germany love coffee. It's often prepared differently in the two countries, but overall, it's a really popular drink in both places. Perhaps even the most popular hot drink in both countries. I don't have any official stats or numbers, but just from glancing around, it certainly looks to me like coffee is the most popular hot drink in Germany and the US, unlike in some other places where tea is the most popular warm beverage. All right, that's all I've got for now. So my question for you is, what other similarities between Germany and the US or the German and the American culture can you think of? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing to my channel. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will also enjoy the bloopers that are coming up next. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen. Unlike in other places where tea, and both the US and Germany love coffee. It's oftenly, I just made a new word, oftenly. Hey, I have a question.